What's up, my beautiful people? It's your boy John the Liquidator, and I ain't been live in a mighty long time. Smash that like button. Man, for those of you guys who are new to the live, it's a certain way we do things over here. I need y'all to shout out y'all city, shout out y'all state. Let me know where y'all checking out the live from, because it is about to get popping in here tonight. It is your boy John the Liquidator. I got updates for you because y'all already know for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. Let me know what city and state y'all from right now, man. And we going to chop it up, talk about these updates with Caitlin, man. We got Rosemont in the building. Salisbury, North Carolina in the building. Who else in here? Washington, D.C. in the building. Who else in here? Columbus, Ohio in the building. Philadelphia in the building. Please lower the volume of the intro. You know what, bruh? I got you. Buffalo, New York in the building. Smash that like button. North Carolina in the building. Florida in the building. VA in the building. Shreveport, Louisiana in the building. Hold up, we got somebody from Iowa. Shout out to Iowa, where it all started. Good big old Caitlin. Yeah, hey, look, y'all ever see Caitlin back there just chilling, holding up the number one because she's number one, bruh. Shout out them city, shout out them state. St. Louis, my city. You from my city, I'm from St. Louis in the building. Hey, Josh, I saw you promo on Fieldhouse. Yeah, I know. I had to do a little promo, man. Let's see, does it always work out? KC in the building. Texas in the building. Detroit in the building. Cleveland, Ohio in the building. Illinois, Texas. Who else? Who else down there in the building? We got Wyoming, Michigan. Detroit in the building. Smash that like button, man. We finna talk about it all. CC the GOAT. Who just said that? Who just shout out to you, bro? CC definitely the GOAT. CC the GOAT. We got San Diego in the building. Michigan in the building. Born and raised Omaha in the building. Shout out to you, Julie. I see you down there. Shout out to you. Who else in the building? Denver, Colorado, second home. Shout out to you. Somebody said John the GOAT. All righty, guys, let's get into the content right now. So for those of you guys who might not have heard, Christie Sides got the boot of a lifetime today. And I'm here to tell you, it is not a good look at all. So word on the street is that Christie Sides could be heading to a familiar face. That is Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Yes. So reports, it started to sliver off the cracks, man, stating that Christie Sides could be headed to Chicago because we know that they got rid of their coach too. Let me know down in the chat what y'all think about her possibly heading over there to join forces with Angel Reese. With Angel Reese. Now, with all that being said, Stephanie White got another secret little video footage that is currently going viral all over X. Now I want to pull up and show it to you guys right now before we get started into some more of this, man. Hot content. Let's pull it up right now.
I'm, looking at all these things that people are talking about with Caitlin Clark. It's like, guys, chill out. Like, she's going to be fine. Like, it's 2 games in. Are you kidding me? She's a student of the game. She got better every year. You're not going to just absorb all of the new information that's coming at you in 2 games, in 2 weeks. It takes time, and she will. I have no doubt about it. She's a student of the game. She continues to get better, and these are also points that coaches then address. Hey, let's continue to work on this, but it's really hard to work on some of those things in season. So this might be an off-season thing, right? Let's continue to play to our strengths. Let's find different ways to get the ball to our players. And then when we get time in the off season, then we'll work on that next step or that next level. When I'm, looking at all these things that people are talking about with Caitlin Clark, it's like, guys, chill out. Like, she's going to be fine. Like, it's 2 games in. Are you kidding me? She's a student of the game. She got better every year. You're not going to just absorb all of the new information that's coming at you in 2 games, in 2 weeks. It takes time. And she will. I have no doubt about it. She's a student of the game. She continues to get better. And these are also points that coaches then address. Hey, let's continue to work on this. But it's really hard to work on.
All right, kill it. So that was Stephanie White a few weeks ago speaking about Caitlin Clark. Now, I spoke about this earlier in the video, how I feel like something might have been cooking behind the scenes because Stephanie White never really came out and was a hater towards Caitlin Clark. Not saying that she had to be her or anything, but, we seen a lot of coaches kind of hating on her. Your Becky Hammond, your Phoenix Mercury coaches, everybody it was like coming out kind of hating on Caitlin, but Stephanie White always kept it 100, always kept it real when it came to Caitlin. Now, going back to Christie Sides heading to Chicago, do y'all think her allegedly, we got to say that, going to Chicago could possibly be a good thing or a bad thing? Get down in the chat and let me know. Somebody said Angel's going. I love that. Would you say Angel's going to love that? Sides is all about feeding the ball into the paint constantly. It's going to please Angel. This is Caitlin team now. Whoever wants Caitlin is going to get it. And I think Bluter, yes, which we're going to speak about Bluter in a hot second. What you stated. It was a great day here in Michigan. Caitlin actually is the main reason that I started watching professional basketball. Shout out to you, J Mommy. Austin, Texas in the building. Shout out to you, man. Angel will walk all over Sides. I don't know, man. I think it's interesting, as we get closer to the start of the 2025 season and, this offseason, it's going to be interesting to see where Christie Sides ends up. I know like a lot of people have mixed feelings about her getting fired. One person was Skip Bayless. I spoke about this earlier in content, and I just want to bring up the tweet real quick of Skip Bayless speaking about Christie Sides getting fired. But one thing we cannot shy away from is whatever the Indiana Fever decide to do, they definitely, better consult with Caitlin Clark, similar to how like franchises do with LeBron James. You definitely want to see them consult with her before they make a decision with anything like that. All right, here we go. I found it. I got it, guys. So I'm pulling up this stuff live. What you said, Christie Sides. Christie Sides will be bad for the Sky because Sides is a defensive oriented coach, and Reese doesn't play defense at all. J Mommy said, is Angel even allowed to play in the WNBA again? That is a great question. Is she? Because as of right now, it's looking real spooky for Angel Reese, bro. I said this time and time again. She definitely do not want to be a WNBA player. She want to be like a soap opera star, a mainstream celebrity. Basketball is not on her mind at all, not whatsoever. Somebody said white indie roots. Yes. Shout out to Jim down there in the chat. Yes. Wait, is Sides really with the Sky? No, she's not with the Sky, but the Sky is targeting her. That's word on the street is that the Chicago Sky is targeting her. We don't know 100% if they is, but that's just word on the street. So just take it how you want. Don't be surprised if reports start coming out in the next couple of weeks. Speaking about Christie Sides potentially headed to Chicago. Because she already got past history with the Chicago Sky. Sides will have to train Angel how to play the game in the fundamentals. So what is it? Reese will be gone within 3 years. She want to be an influencer. Exactly, Julie. I agree with you 100%. Not even just be an influencer. At this point, look like she want to be an OnlyFans model. I just got to keep it real. I agree, John. Reese doesn't want to play. Yes, exactly. She want all the attention. Just speculation because Size is good at creating a healthy team vibe. Shy desperately need that. Yeah, judging off everything that we was hearing going on behind the scenes, bruh, with Teresa Witherspoon showing favorites to an Angel, yeah, they definitely need, you know what I'm saying, something. They need something cooking up there because as of right now, Angel Reese trying to start her OnlyFans career. Cardoso trying to figure out why she ain't playing. Then you got Kennedy Carter want to be a UFC fighter over here. I mean, god damn. Like, what is going on with the team? Come on, bruh. Somebody said, I think Angel could be a great player, but she's toxic for team chemistry. I don't think that she's toxic for team chemistry. You know, team chemistry start at the head of the snake with your coach. You know, so if your coach is allowing, you know, all these things to transpire on the team, well, then, you know, what should you expect? My dad said, say, my dad said that Kayla is like a combination of Magic Bird. What do you think that's before I started watching basketball? I believe Kayla is Steph Curry. You know, I believe she's Steph Curry all the way. You know, like if there ever was a player that I believe she studied, it was definitely Steph Curry. She developed a lot of his game into her game, and I believe he's definitely in her DNA in some shape or form. But let's check out what Skip Bayless had to say earlier about Christie Sides getting fired, bro. He stated Indiana Fever manager ownership seems a little wacky, but I heard to believe Christie Sides was fired unless Caitlin wanted a change. This franchise will be fools if it doesn't let Caitlin choose her next coach or at least bless or veto the choice. Now, nothing has come out of Indiana for reports stating that the Fever is going to let Caitlin veto the coach or even take part. One thing I will say, though, just pure common sense, is that they're going to have to consult with Caitlin. Definitely going to have to do that before they get a coach. They're going to have to, hey, Caitlin, these are the options. This is who we want. Let us know what you think about that. And with all that being said, I'm about to drop a link down here in this chat. And I want to get you guys' thoughts about Christie Sides getting fired. You can come on the chat right now, chop it up with your boy John the Liquidator. Let me know your thoughts about Christie Sides getting fired right now. So for all the people wondering, yes, I have a cold, man. I got sick late last night. I was at a bonfire with the kiddos. You know, it is Halloween time, and I got sick last night. John, I think it was clear. Sides Sides was over her head. Yes, she was definitely in over her head, Mike. Um, at this point, we don't know because it was clear as day that she didn't know what the hell she was doing with Kayla. Like we all could agree on that. Somebody said, Bobby said, Teaspoon is finishing the WNBA, her enabling Angel pursuit of the double double record. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, she's definitely done. But she does the bird in her face. Passes like magic. But guys, if anybody want to come on the chat, I linked the chat down in the chat. I mean, I pinned the link down down into the chat, guys. Anybody want to come on here and chop it up with your boy John the Liquidator about this current Christie Sides situation? Now, with Stephanie White got a long tenure with the Indiana Fever. I believe that it's going to be her to be the next head coach. I know Caitlin fans want Cheryl Miller to be the coach so bad, at least a Bluter, but as of right now, we don't know. Shout out to my boy Matt. Sides try hard, but she was building an inside game first, then got Caitlin. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I think Teaspoon ruined her career. Yeah, bro. Her Teresa Witherspoon career is definitely over, bro. Like, I don't see her. No, bro. She's toast. History. Kaput. It is out of here. Shout out Fortville, Indiana. Debbie. Hello, Debbie. Welcome to the chat. You think that Kelsey Mitchell will not play for Sides? Word on the street. Look, everybody thought it was Caitlin that wanted Christie gone. Word on the street is Kelsey Mitchell wanted Christie gone. Now we know Kelsey Mitchell was currently a free agent. And her contract is currently in the works. I heard through the grapevine, Kelsey Mitchell wanted Christie gone. John, can we get a yeah, I got you, bro. John has the best delivery among all Caitlin Clark YouTube. Come on, hands down. I'm the GOAT, bro. I'm the GOAT. Come on, bro. Me and the Caitlin Clark. Speaking of the damn referees, bro, can we talk about the referees real quick? Smash the like button. Y'all want to talk about these damn referees real quick. How the hell can we get new referees? Somebody DM me, Twitter, Instagram, something. How the hell can we get new referees, bro? Because we need some new referees in the W today. Today. We need some new referees, bro, because I don't see Caitlin getting the first shot, bro. We need new referees, bro. I mean, if these referees they got do not lead this game, they're going to ruin the WNBA. I mean, like, we got to, like, do, like, a petition, a hashtag 2025 new referees. I mean, we got to bring awareness to this, bro. Like, we got to get these damn referees up out of here. Somebody got to lead the tide, bro. I've been saying this, dog. Like, the NBA need to have their referees come into this league, bro. Because the referees that they got, these little scrawny people, gotta go, bro. They gotta go, bro. Exactly. Somebody, Mike said exactly. We need a hashtag, tag the league, new referees, bring awareness. Caitlin Clark fans are in millions. Exactly, bro. Exactly, Mike. We need to bring awareness to this. We need a hashtag. Guys, let's start it. Timestamp it right here. China Liquidator channel. Hashtag new referees for Caitlin Clark. We need to hashtag that. We need to get that going on Twitter. We need to act the WNBA. We need to make this thing blow up. Somebody need to bring awareness to these damn referees, and I'm willing to stick my neck out there so we can get this done, bro. We got to get this done. Did Bluter leave? Yes, Bluter retired. Somebody said, William said, get the European refs. Shout out to Will. All these coaches and GMs are being fired because organizations are retooling in anticipation of the expected explosive growth. Look, that's fine and all, but it ain't gonna be no damn explosive growth if they don't get no new referees. People finna boycott it, quit looking at it. They need new referees for long-term growth. Because if they do not get new referees, there ain't finna be no long-term growth. There ain't finna be no big old explosion. Element said, let's be honest, the refs did what they asked to do. What? So way you could say good job. What? Man, I'm about to put you in timeout. You tripping. Get that petition going. Yes, we definitely need to get the petition going to get these referees, to get new referees, bro. For real. Shout out to you for the super chat. Absolutely. We need new referees. I think the ones they have all should be investigated. Thank you. Thank you. D said, Doom, my guy, 9,000. Yes, they all should be investigated. Let's talk about that. You know, everybody want to talk about something, but everybody want to brush that referee thing under the rug. No, we going to talk about it. We need the hashtag. We need to get a petition going. We need to act the WNBA. We need new referees today. Today. If y'all want people, if y'all want people to keep spending their money, and if y'all want people to keep supporting this damn league, we need new referees. I'm sorry. Because if we don't get no new referees, that $2 billion meteorite deal y'all got, bankrupt. Hashtag new referees. Hashtag new referees. Now, guys, look, we got to remember where this started at, Sean Liquidator. So if this thing blow up, we got to timestamp this so everybody know started right here, baby. Shake the haters off. The W is not professional league. It's a political league. The refs are more worried about social justice. I wouldn't say that. They just want to get paid. At the end of the day, they shouldn't be affecting games. The refs are the scrubs of the NBA who couldn't make it to the big league. Hey, Julie, I drink to that. Julie, I drink to that. Because nobody was watching them until now. Those refs has been the WNBA for years. Shout out to Julie, man. Julie dropping jewels. Julie been dropping jewels all day. Shout out to Julie. It would work better to get people to watch it too if they had honest referees, because it's hard to get people to watch something they think it's decided before they watch it. Somebody said, I was joking about social justice. I apologize if I offended anyone. Shout out to you, man. You good? Mikey D would be perfect coach for the. Oh, Mike D'Antoni, yes. His name has been floating around too. So Mike D'Antoni name has definitely been floating around. But as of right now, Stephanie White is the queen piece on the board. Yeah, there's other pieces. You know, you got like Mike D'Antoni, Lisa Bluter. We got to just throw her name in the mix. Then you got Cheryl Miller. Got to throw her name in the mix. But as of right now, the queen on the board is Stephanie White. I believe Stephanie White will be the next coach just on the strength of Kelly' relationship with Stephanie White. They're like family, guys. Stephanie White and Kelly Cristobal, the GM president for the Indiana Fever, are like family. They're like family. That's how close they like this. So there's no doubt in my mind she is going to be the next coach. Mike D'Antoni, Mike is definitely the perfect fit. Judging off the Caitlyn style of play, I could definitely see him coming in, getting right to it with Caitlyn, sending her to the stratosphere. If you're going off her style of play and the way he coached, it's a match made in heaven. But at the end of the day, it's about relationships, and a relationship that Kelly and Stephanie got is bigger than any coaching. I feel like they could bring in. I feel like Kelly want to bring somebody in here that she's comfortable with. Kelly want a coach that she's comfortable with. But what is interesting, a lot of people not talking about this. Amber Cox officially start tomorrow as the GM. So Amber, which I'm gonna drop a video about that later on, or possibly in the morning. Amber Cox start her job tomorrow. Will she have a say so? Will she have a say so in this coaching battle? You know, so Amber Cox start tomorrow, and they gave her a nice, tough little first work week because they got to find a new coach. No ifs, fans, no buts about it. They got to get a new coach. Shell stated, I think Christie wasn't experienced enough to coach the team. I wouldn't say that. Like, she was experienced enough to coach the team. She wasn't experienced enough to deal with a player like Caitlin Clark. It was Caitlin Clark. Amber starts tomorrow, but they said Kelly running the basketball decisions. I believe Amber is more of the business side. I don't know, man, but I heard she is starting tomorrow, though. Love how the Fever are playing to win now. Yes, and that's crazy because Kelly came in the game. Now, I knew Kelly was going to come in standing on business, but I don't think nobody knew Kelly was going to come in standing on business out the gate. I mean, Kelly Landon demoted. Christie Sides, get your ass out of here. Amber Cox, you good. Come on over here, but you ain't running no basketball stuff. Leave that up to me. And we need to bring some people in here I trust. See, everything is about trust. Kelly is an old soul. Kelly is somebody that is going to come in and be a conduit of change. That's what Kelly finna be. A conduit of change with this Indiana Fever basketball team. But my thing is they have to talk to Caitlin for their hire coach. Somebody just came into the chat. Finally. What's going on, dog?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
How you feel about Christie Sides, man?
Christie Sides should have been got fired from her first year. I don't think any bad coach should be ever coach a generational talent. Soon as Caitlin Clark go there, I was like, they should have cleaned house. Period. The Lyndon Christie Sides should have been fired before Caitlin Clark even got there. Period. Because they build
Yeah.
a culture of losing. You don't bring a generational talent to a culture of losing. I'm like, the owner should be like, we getting who? All right, we need to fire you, fire you, fire you. We need to get a manager. We need to get this. We need to clean house. Before Caitlin got here, we need to clean house. She shouldn't got there and deal with Christie Side that's actually supposed to be a high school coach, should never be coaching as a head coach. That's the thing about the WNBA. That's why people take it as a joke, because they got people coaching that that are not even supposed to be coaching at that level. They have
Right.
a lot of mediocre coach that shouldn't even be coaching. Period.
Right.
And then they wonder and they crying and wonder why, especially a lot of guys don't watch the game. A lot of guys don't watch the game because y'all pushing a lot of toxic, y'all send a lot of good players that come out of college overseas. Y'all play a lot of politics. Y'all have people, you have these young players come out of college that's good, and then they never play. And then
Right.
they get sent overseas. Then y'all wonder why the game not growing. Y'all wonder why people not watching. People not watching because y'all killing talent. Y'all are not
Exactly.
revolutionize the game. Y'all are not growing the game. There are a lot of people in high places collecting checks that should be fired. We need to clean the game up.
I feel you 130%. Now, since Christie is gone, how do you feel about Stephanie White? Because that's who ultimately finna be the coach. You want to keep it real. How do you feel about her coming in?
I think she would be a breath of fresh air. And I think she's one of the better coach that's actually in the WNBA. But yeah, I think she would be good. I like her coaching. I like her coaching style. And a lot of people are saying, oh, Christie. No, Christie should have did better even before Caitlin got there. He
Right.
had Mitchell and he had Alia Boston. The fact that they didn't even make the playoff, that's because you're a bad coach. Man, you had the talent. Alia Boston and Mitchell, the team you had, could have made the playoff before Caitlin got there. And once again, you make the playoff this year, not because you're a good coach, no, but because your talent keep bailing y'all out. Y'all
Yep.
lose game because of bad coaching. They could have win way more game even this year with the talent that they have. Y'all,
Yep.
Christie Sides literally stifle Celeste Taylor on the bench. One of her best two-way players just sit on the bench all season till you
Facts.
get her traded. And you got all these bombs that she's playing that shouldn't even be in the game. When you got talent sitting on the bench all goddamn season till you trade this girl. I
Yep.
was angry. Like, what is wrong with this woman? And then you got Lyndon talking about people saying, hey, we all need to fire Christie Sides. Y'all have Lyndon talking about, oh, I think she's doing a good job. Lyndon, are you? We need to fire you because
Hey, look,
you're
Brandon.
senile.
What got me? What got me was when they was all like, "We need to stop bashing the head coach. We need to not bash Christie." Why? And then y'all turn around and fire her as soon as the season ends. But y'all get mad at content creators for bashing her.
No, Christie Sides was literally bad. And Lyndon, soon as I heard Lyndon talking that trash car, Lyndon talked two sides out of her mouth because at the media, Lyndon said, we're going to make Caitlin be Caitlin. And then Christie Sides said, no, we need Caitlin to be passing and going and standing in the corner and taking more tools. And I didn't hear Lyndon came and talked to the press and said, yeah, I need to talk to Christie Sides about that trash that I heard you said about Caitlin. I never heard Lyndon said anything when Christie started talking all this hot garbage. And I'm like,
Facts.
I'm like, Christie Sides is stifling Caitlin. Not only stifling Caitlin, y'all drop Celeste Taylor and keep my girl Celeste Taylor on the bench all goddamn here till y'all got Erica Wheeler that's overpaid and hot garbage in the game. What is Erica Wheeler doing on the floor? Trade this trash
In
ass
any
girl
moment whatsoever, she do not need to be out there at all.
at all. At all. Christie Sides is playing Christie, and you have all these people on the bench that you should be playing favoritism. Cause you're not playing winning basketball. You don't care about winning. You care about just putting certain people like, I'm cool with you. I'm gonna play you. Oh, I'm cool with you. I'm gonna play you. But if we really want to win, we should be playing Celeste Taylor and these other talent like Grace Berger that's on the bench. We need to be
Yep.
playing Celeste Taylor and Grace Berger if we actually trying to win. But I ain't trying to win. I'm trying to play favorites. I'm trying to get y'all a next payday at the expense of a generational talent. No.
Some facts, Brandon, man. Straight facts, bro. Because at the end of the day, her coaching decisions cost them pretty much the first half of the season.
Yes. And then people are going to say, oh, these no-brain people are going to say, oh, Christie Sides did great in the second half of the season. No, Caitlin Clark got rest. and came
Yep.
back and said, I'm going to set this league on fire. Y'all lucky that I came straight from the championship game and I haven't got no real rest. That's the only reason I wasn't coaching y'all all season long, because I'm tired. But I'm giving y'all the business anyway. So, you know,
Right.
a bad game for me, I'm giving y'all 16, 8, and 5 rebound, and people call it a bad game. That's me with tired legs. Y'all don't want to see me when I'm really rested. People think this Caitlin Clark was scary. No, this Caitlin Clark was tired. Real
Yep.
Caitlin Clark fans know that Caitlin Clark comes straight out of college and she's tired. She didn't have any real
She
time
looked
off to
like
get
a
her
shell of
body right.
herself. She didn't
None
look
of that.
like herself at all those first couple games.
Yeah, so real people, that's why I tell people, Caitlin Clark next year gonna be way more scary than Caitlin Clark that came in the WNBA with tired legs. You, go
I feel like
watch Caitlin Clark. Why was
Caitlin
Caitlin
next
Clark so
year
great in
is going to
college?
be
Because
the
she wasn't.
MVP. Caitlin's going for that MVP next year.
Yeah, because once again, Caitlin Clark was great in college. Because once again, she wasn't playing with tired legs. She came straight, no conditioning, and straight out of a championship game, right into the WNBA and straight into the fire with the worst schedule. They literally gave her the worst schedule with people that she don't know. I don't know this. I don't know Christie Sides. I
Right.
don't know any of these people. And y'all give me the worst of everything and then just throw me in the fire and said, go make it happen because you're generational talent. Just give me shit and just say, make party out of it, whatever. You're Caitlin Clark. So you're supposed to be Jordan. Everybody and the referees literally let people beat her up and don't call anything. I was
Right.
watching the game. I'm like, yo, y'all, are you going to call anything? If you
Hey,
notice,
hashtag new referees, man.
if
And
you
like
notice,
what's crazy about all this, Brandon, is that we was just talking about how the league need to get these new referees, bro. They got to get new referees. If they want to maintain this growth that they got as of right now and this current stronghold with the fans, you have to get new referees. If not, everything's going down the fucking toilet.
yeah, if you notice, why some people was wondering why Caitlin wasn't driving with tired legs, because she drive a few times with tired legs and they hammer her and the referee don't call it. So she's like, okay, not only I'm playing with tired legs, when I drive and they foul me, the referee's not gonna call it. So she was, all right, I'm not gonna drive, I'm just gonna shoot. And people's like, why she ain't driving? Cause they're hammering her and the referees are not calling it. If the referees would have just gave
Yeah.
her calls when she drives, she would have been driving way more. But she noticed the referee's not giving her calls when she drives. So she's like, all right, I guess my legs are tired, but I'm just going to shoot it because the referee's just going to allow these girls to beat
Yeah.
on me, even though they fouling me the whole game, and they're not going to call it.
Thanks. Well,
Uh,
Brandon, man, I appreciate you chiming in up on the live, man. If anybody else want to get on here, feel free to click on the link at the top of the chat. But Brandon, look, before you go, give me one good shake the haters off, man.
yeah, man, shake the haters off, man. We here.
Shout out to you, Brandon, man. Blessings to you. Guys, that was Brandon. He came in not playing no games. If anybody else want to get on here, chop it up with John the Liquidator, click on the link at the top of the chat. We live over here, baby. It's live over here, baby. Hey, look, you can come on here, speak your piece, let the world know how you feel about Christie Sides. If you liked her, didn't like her, at the end of the day, it's a new day, it's a new life in Indiana. Kayla Clark is about to get a new coach, and this thing is about to get real. And we definitely need some new referees. Caitlin is amazed. When she lost her legs, she started passing. Yes. Once she hit her legs back after that Olympic break, yes, she did, Bobby. Oh, yeah. Kathy definitely need to go too, Julie. Julie been on fire. Julie, I'm going to make you a moderator. Shout out to Julie. Shout out. I don't know about that, bro. It said, as a CC fan, I would like a coach who really utilized her talents. Had me yell at the TV screen too much. No job does it. Defense, it doesn't matter. Garbage. Coach, my opinion. I got you back. Shout out to Julie, man. Julie, I'm going to make you a moderator. Julie got a wrench. Shout out to Julie. Julie got a wrench. But yeah, guys. So as of right now, it looked like Christie Sides possibly, allegedly, could be headed to Chicago. Stephanie White could be coming in to drop the hammer down in Indiana. And as of right now, man, it's just a beautiful time to be an Indiana Fever fan. Let me see here. We can see if there any new updates floating around online. Lisa Bluto said over the weekend she's not coming out of retirement. When she retired, she said she wanted to watch her youngest son's basketball games. He had 1 or 2 years left. If they get Satua from Dallas, game over, and the real coach Satua coming and look like, yeah, Satua Belly, yes. See, I think that's Amber Cott's job. Amber Cott's job is going to be to get Satua. I don't. I'm telling you, Depot Frank laid it all out. I believe it's. I don't think it's Lisa Bluter, bro. I just don't think it's her at all. To be honest with you, got a JTL. Shay Miller, what's up with you? It's thank you, Kathy, winning. Turning WNBA to Jerry Springer. Yes, that is the truth. She definitely is. I think Caitlin wants. Of course, she wants Bluter, but that don't mean she's going to get her. I don't think. I don't think she's going to get her just because she won her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, what I mean, she's going to get her. A little marketing money. White is attractive. Yeah, she is attractive. Somebody said Cheryl Miller, Lisa Bluter, CT coach. Marcus, people. It won't matter who coaches or proceeds over the Fever and Kayla if the WNBA system is against Kayla. Inglebrick and Terry Jackson's need replacing. I'm new. Why Bluter? Because Bluter was her coach at Iowa back in college. Kind of get you like caught up to speed. So Lisa Bluter was Kayla Clark coach in college. Kayla gonna get what she wants because Kayla is her and the Fever know it. Yeah, definitely. Which players do you think will be gone? Smith got. Oh my God, we didn't talk about Smith none this whole life, guys. Now listen, guys, we didn't talk about Nalissa Smith at all. Now listen, definitely. I don't know Timmy possibly. I believe she's an unrestricted free agent too. Kelly said she wanted to play like the Pacers, fast paced. CC already plays like Therese Halliburton. Yes, definitely. Mark Jackson will be excellent. That's crazy, Brandon. Like I got the chat on here. Like people are not clicking the link. Like guys, y'all can click on the link in the top of the chat and come on here and talk. That's why I wanted to do the live. Or hold on, let me see if I can put on. Or y'all can call in. How about that? Let me cut on the call in number. Let me see. You don't need a microphone. You can just talk. You can just talk through your phone. But I'm finna open up the call in number. So if anybody want to call, you guys can call in 636-299-5275. Y'all can call in. Let me know what y'all think about Christie Sides getting the boot of a lifetime. That's exactly what she got. Well, I gotta cut it on first. Oh, somebody calling. What's going on? You on the phone live with John Liquidator?
John, do I got you live?
Yep, I'm right here on live, bro.
Hey man, I really appreciate your show. I appreciate the support and the love you're showing Caitlin. And dude, the people thinking Lisa Bluter's going to go there. Yeah, she's retired.
Yeah.
And the new person they're talking about, that could be really sweet. And if we get Melissa Smith's got to go.
Gots to go.
And, if we've got Mitchell, Caitlin, Boston, Lexi, and then that girl from Texas. Oh my gosh!
You kind of breaking up on me, man.
All right. Well, I'm bad cell service. Thank you, John. Take care, man.
All right. So, guys, if anybody want to call in, you call in right now, 636-299-5275, or you can click on the link down at the bottom of the chat. What's going on here live with John the Liquidator?
What's up? What's up, brother?
What's good, man? Who this?
Hey, this is Joe calling from LA, brother. Hey, I just wanted to get on and say that ESPN has nothing on you, brother. You are scooping everybody. You are putting out videos all day. You definitely made a fan out of me. Keep up the good work. You're doing a great job talking about coaches, about players, about your predictions are coming true. And there's a lot of haters out there, and it's great to come on YouTube and to listen to truth, listen to facts, 100%. Yeah. So, hey, brother, that's all I got to say. And, let's go, brother.
Thank you so much, man. That means a lot, man. I'm new to this WNBA lane, and I appreciate, when I heard stuff like that. Man, shout out to you. God bless
you. Dude, no worries, brother. And I see 80K, 90K, 100K before the season starts next year.
Right on, man.
I think, you know what? And you got to quit your job and do this full time, son.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look, I'm already in the driver's seat.
Oh, dude, I love it, man. I love it. Good luck, man. Good luck.
Shout out to you.
Cali. Sending you some Cali love, son.
All right. Shout out to that brother, man. Anybody want to call in right now? 636. Great job. 210 likes. Peep the vibes. Yes. What's going on? You're on the phone live with John Liquidator.
What's going on, John?
What's up with you, man? Who this?
This Mo. How you doing?
I'm pretty good, man. How you feel about Christie Sides?
So a lot of people were against this. So I coached before, right? And
right.
I moved to the WNBA. And when I watch the games, I usually watch them after they happen because I need to rewind and catch the mistakes.
I'll tell you what I seen. This is all my opinion. Okay, I seen a coach that struggled yearly the season with finding a proper rotation, even though you had the fans screaming, "Start this rotation," which he did the last game of the season. I seen Clark get fouled so hard
Yes.
multiple times, the refs not calling it. Hardly did we see Christie Sides get into the ref's face, arguing, demanding accountability. In the post game, hardly mentioning the rest, maybe once in a while in a quiet voice. We witnessed what Cheryl Reeves does for her team. We witnessed Cheryl Reeves before take a clipboard, slam it on the floor, throw off her jacket. It seemed like Sides was almost afraid to get a fine. We also witnessed how many times did we see Christie Sides having a generational talent. Understand what we mean by generational talent. A type of player that you don't see except once every 20 years. Sitting at the three-point line without the ball in her hand. Arguably the best facilitator in the history of women's basketball, and you have her sitting at the corner three without the ball. Somebody that attracts 2 to 3 defenders consistently.
Right.
And talking about we need long twos. When analytics show long twos are not considered a good shot in basketball. In my opinion, she was clearly in over her head. Her style of offense doesn't click with Clark, I believe. I believe she tried forcing Clark to change as opposed to changing her system for the players you have. Let's keep it real. Boston is a great player. Mitchell
Yes.
is a great player. Clark is a generational player. She carried Iowa to 2 national championship games without a single 5-star recruit besides herself.
Amen.
That never happens. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
I think this is past due. I agree with Brendan. I'm a little bit disappointed in Indiana. Knowing you have a player like Clark, the only thing I can say is usually guards struggle when they first come, and they probably thought we have some time. I don't think anybody except her fans, I don't think many people expected her to come out and perform similar to an MVP player. I love what they're doing. I think they're serious. I think they know what they have, and they're not wasting any time. But from what are we even going to talk about the timeouts? How many times we witnessed teams go on runs and she's not calling timeout right away?
Yes.
Against the Aces, the Fever came out, hit a 3 and a 2, 5 points. What do you see in 35 seconds to start the game? Hammond calls a timeout. Says, nope, we're not going to let them get going. How many times are we pulling our hair out? And she has her timeouts, not using them. How many times did she not use the challenge? Remember that play against the Aces where the ball clearly went out on Las Vegas? She didn't call it. She didn't challenge it.
Right.
The Aces get an and one. The next play, I think, it's just mistake after mistake after mistake. I understand if the team was bad, okay, you can live with those mistakes, but not when you have a generational talent and you got Aaliyah and Kelsey next to it.
Facts, man. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you calling in. What's your name, man?
Mo.
Shout out to Mo. Appreciate you. Hey, Mo.
Yeah.
Hey, look, before you go, give me one good shake the haters off.
We're here live with John the Liquidator. Don't ever forget to shake the haters off.
Shake the haters off. Shout out to Mo. Mo kept it all the way real about Christie Sides. He didn't bite his tongue, and that's the type of energy I like to hear, bro. Anybody can call in right now, 636-299-5275. Got somebody else calling in. What's going on? You're on the phone live with John the Liquidator. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I just need you to cut your TV down.
Oh, okay. I just did it, but I didn't do it enough. That good enough, sir?
Yep, that's good. What's up, man? Who this?
Oh, my name is Timothy Kaya.
Hey, what's going on? You're on the phone live with John the Liquidator.
Yeah. Okay. Look, this is about defying the coach Indiana Feeder, right?
Yeah.
Well, look, that was a great coach, man.
What?
I don't know what. Huh?
You said she was a great coach.
Yes.
What?
She got talent. She got gift. Now, everybody don't go with the norm now. You know, your show will be spicy because I'm new to all of this here, but I've been watching for the past year and since Angela Reese and Kelly Clark Clark left LSU, I followed them from there on into the league now, the women in WBA. But it's dark in that league now because of all that corruption that's going on. That lady that they fired is a great woman. You know, it's a lot of player haters in that industry. You know, oh yeah, you're great too, brother, because I know you from doing this for football, the football league, but now you don't transition over to the women in WBA.
Yeah.
You know, I'm one of them stars of the heavens. I followed the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and we watch everything. We believe in truth, freedom, justice, and equality. Even though that's a black national movement, the Nation of Islam. Look, that lady that they fired is a good coach. She brought that team up all them years to where it is now, with getting into that championship. And then them people that greedy for money, that run that league, they said, we're going to get rid of Sky Coach. And that man what took over that industry, he knew. He just didn't bring that young lady in, so he going to bring in his. Now, in the Allen Fever, they've been down for a long time.
Right.
And she brought them a long way. Now, what snake that did that? Now, I'm going to tell you something else before I get off your phone. Can't no one player like Caitlin Clark get the praises over all them women that built that league in over 27 years ago. You are disrespecting the elders of that league. They don't have money to finance that league. ESPN, Disney World, which control all that.
Okay, look. I just hate to cut you off, but I want to have a little debate with you real quick, because you said we're disrespecting the elders of the league, right? Well, have the elders of the league brought viewership numbers, brought ticket sales, brought new fans the way Caitlin is bringing new fans? No player has done that. Don't hang up. He hung up. Don't hang up now. No. Don't hang up now. We're talking about numbers and facts. Talking about we disrespecting the league. How we disrespecting the league when Caitlin brought $2 billion media rights deal? To me, it looked like y'all disrespecting Caitlin. What's going on? You're on the phone line with John the Liquidator.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good, man.
I just heard. I'm Dave from over in chat. I just heard what that guy was spewing.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Tell him, dog.
Just hell no.
Hey, look, say it one more time.
Oh, hell no. Those ladies that have been in the league forever and 3 months never brought in the viewership, the fan base. I'm not even talking about the TV viewers. They didn't fill no arenas.
Nope.
The only teams that filled any arenas were the New York Liberty and what? Maybe the Aces after they won some championships. Cheryl Swoops hates Caitlin Clark because of Jackie Styles whooping her ass for like 30 years. It ain't got nothing to do with Caitlin. The fact of the matter is everybody keeps going, well, look at them ladies in the past. Look at the ladies in the past. None of them talk about Jackie Styles, do they? Well,
Nope.
Who won that? Who held that NCAA scoring record before Kelsey Plum? Jackie Styles, a white girl from Kansas, and then a white girl from wherever Kelsey's from going to win the scoring record, then a white girl. And so quit telling everybody needs to stop acting about this race shit. White girls can ball.
Hey, tell him again. Hey, wait, tell him again.
White girls can ball.
Tell him again.
If you ever looked at the history of women's basketball, you'll find out white girls and black girls from the Midwest dominated.
Yep.
Dominated until the WNBA started, and then it was like, we only want the players from the big schools. We don't want no Midwestern girls. we want all them girls from the big cities. We want them to play hood ball. We want them to play men's basketball.
Right.
And women don't play men's basketball. Women play a harder game. Women's basketball makes men's basketball look like shit. If them boys want a challenge, raise the fucking rim, okay? Don't drop the rim for the women, raise the rim for the men. Because if they can't dunk, half of them lose their skills.
Hey, what was your name, friend?
Dave.
Dave. Hey, look, Dave, I appreciate you calling in. You bringing that shake the haters off energy. And before you leave up out of here, Dave, give me one good shake the haters off. I need it.
Shake them haters off, brother.
Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you checking out the channel.
You bet. And hey.
Yes, sir.
Go, watch for Allison Pullman from Drake being talked about in Indiana. Because last summer, when they went up to Des Moines, Simons went to Des Moines and met with Bluter, they sat at a table with Allison Pullman. And she's coached Drake 3 years. She's taken him to a tournament 3 times.
Oh, wow.
And they say she was involved with Caitlin in her AAU days.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, look her up. Pohlman. She's pretty good coach.
All righty, Dave, man. Hey, look, anytime I'm on live, Dave, I need you to call up, man.
All right.
Appreciate you. Have a good night. Shout out to Dave from Kansas, bro. Dave from Kansas brought that swag. Dave from Kansas let me know. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all tripping. Shout out to Dave from Kansas. Anybody can call in right now, 636-299-5275. Speak your piece about Christie Sides getting the boot of a lifetime. What's going on? You're on the phone live with John the Liquidator.
From Kansas is right on. I got tired of watching NBA basketball and watching the WNBA ladies. They're showing skill. They're showing how you actually play basketball, rather than just punching each other. And watching the NBA or WNBA is such a fresh air. It's brought me back watching basketball. I'd stopped watching basketball, but these ladies, they're great, and it's all because of Caitlin Clark. She's the ticket who's brought all these people watching WNBA, watching basketball again. Because, the NBA just got tired. And if we can get some good referees in the WNBA, that would be really sweet. Anyway, John, you're the best.
Hey, what is your name, sir?
Sorry, what?
I said, what is your name? I didn't get your name.
My name's Craig, and I'm from Seattle.
Okay. Shout out to Craig from Seattle, man. I appreciate you calling in.
All right, take care. Thanks, John.
Said I'll call. What did Jim say? Jim said, I'll call. I'll love to see the others call in. What's going on? You're on here live with John the Liquidator. Hello? Hold on. Whoever just called, you're more than welcome to call back. Guys, smash that like button. Somebody said, what's the number? 636-299-5275. That's the number. You guys can call in right now. Speak your piece about Christie Sides. Let me know your thoughts about her getting the boot of a lifetime. What's going on? You're on the phone live with John the Liquidator.
What's up, man? I want to say I first got to check you out with Colorado stuff from last year, but I enjoy all your things. I just wanted to say, do you think this is going to be something where Smith's going to be coming back now? Because I think she could be valuable. She can move and she can run. And Sides obviously had decided that she didn't need to be on the team anymore. Do you think Smith's going to be gone, regardless.
I think Kelly is probably, the president's going to get rid of Smith just because of locker room drama. I feel like Smith had a lot of off court drama that, might have threw the team off. I don't see her coming for the 2025 season.
And then my last question to you would be, what do you think about the big man situation for us? It looks like the only thing we really needed was a muscle big man, somebody like that. What's the girl from Dallas, the one that got kicked out of the game the last time? I
forget her name. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, if we had something like that.
I feel like Aaliyah Boston, big enough she could do it. She just got to get the dog in her.
Yeah, that to me too. That seemed like we probably had the nicest team in the WNBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey man, I just wanted to tell you I love the show. Go Fever, and keep up the great work.
I thank you, man. Thank you for tuning in, dog. Because a lot of people quit watching me, man, when I transition to the W. But, everything is about growth. And that's what we're doing over here on the channel, just growing the channel. Shout out to Caitlin Clark. Anybody can call in right now, 636-299-5275. Smash that like button, man. Hold on. What's going on? Y'all here live with John the Liquidator.
How you doing, man?
Pretty good.
I have a suggestion or opinion about a couple of players.
Okay. What's up?
3 players to go. Alyssa Smith, Wheeler, and
Hello?
Hello. I'm trying to think here. Because I'm suggesting they pick up Plum, Sabu, and the center from Seattle.
Yeah. I think I'm losing you, man. I think I'm losing you. What's going on? You're here live with John the Liquidator. Hello?
Yeah, hi, John.
Hey.
Hi, John.
Hey, how are you? Who this?
I'm trying to think here.
Hey, I just need you to cut your TV down for me. Hello? Hey, guys, whenever you call in, I just need you to cut your TV down just so we can hear you. I don't want it to be like a echo. Somebody just text, how do the referees get better? Hold on. Oh, I think he's talking about Satua. Oh, maybe. What's going on? You're on live with John the Liquidator. Hello?
Hello. How's it going?
What's good? Who this?
Yeah, this is James. I'm calling. I want to talk about that guy who called just a few minutes ago, man, who talked about Christie Sides was a good coach and a good person and talking about the old players. I want to know, what was he smoking?
I don't know, man. I think he has some good gas, though.
Because I need some of that right there, man.
I don't know, man. He was tripping, wasn't he?
Yeah, but did you catch what he said, though? Here's the thing. He sat there and said that he started following Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese a year ago. So he just started watching. He's talking about all these old cats, but he just started watching himself. What the hell is he talking about?
Right. And then
And to say Christie Sides is a good coach means tell me that you're not watching the game without telling me you're not watching the game.
right. And then I tried to tell him.
Oh man, the timeouts, the everything. Even there was one clip. I don't know if you saw this clip, man. That Smith was Clark actually called her for a pick and roll. Called her for a pick.
Right.
And she said no and pointed at Christie Sides. Christie Sides told her to give it to her down low.
Bro, that's all Christie Sides kept trying to run was to pick and roll with Caitlin. That's why they kept telling them they already knew what was coming.
But that's the thing. Clark did what she said, gave it to Smith, and guess what Smith did with it? She turned it over. Crazy, man.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Christie Sides just needs some common sense. If me or you took over that team and we got Caitlin Clark, the first thing I'm going to do is go back and go 4 years of film I got to watch. You understand what I said? And I need to watch that 4 years of film. All the success they had, all they had to do was sit there, and it's already done for you. I need to have an offense that's going to give her the best chance and let her shine. That's all that she needed to do. Why she sit up there, she was saying early in the year, she said Caitlin Clark has to get rid of some bad habits. No, you just build a team around her. You got a generational talent. Just build a team around her and let her shine. People say that Caitlin Clark was too tired, not in the first beginning of the season. Let me tell you something. A coach could have changed that because if a coach gave her the green light and make sure she understood that the whole team was built for her, okay, and if we're gonna do whatever it takes to make her shine, she would have did way better the beginning of the year. You agree with that?
I agree 100%. But Caitlin did need that rest though, bro.
I'm not saying she didn't need the rest.
She had been playing since September.
Okay, I understand that, but it would have been a whole different thing. See, you know, if you sat there, you know you got the green light, you know you got the coach on your side, you know you got the coaches, man, whatever you do, you know, the coach got your back, that's a whole different feeling, bro.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that like, there's no way that they would have had that same record if they would have had a good coach from the beginning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, hands down. I believe they would have been top 3.
I agree with you. On that one. And the thing is, I don't understand these people who are sitting up there saying that she's a good he even said she's a good person. Oh, yeah, nobody's saying she's not a good person.
Right.
Nobody's saying that she's a good coach to get them together, to build teamwork, but she X and O's, she probably don't even know what X and O's is. She probably think we playing tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
You know, so anyway, I want to tell you, you're doing a great job, man, and shake them haters off.
Shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you. Alrighty, guys, I think I've been on here quite some time. Hey, drop down in the chat if y'all feel like I should give y'all a once a week show. Should we do like a once a week show? Hold on, I'm gonna take one more call here. Let me see who this is. What's going on? You on the phone line with John the Liquidator?
Hey, John, this is Bill.
What's up, Bill? How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good, man.
One comment. Erica Wheeler, she may not be putting up the numbers, but I distinctly remember Caitlin saying that she was leadership in the locker room. And I think you saw that they did a post game, and it was Kelsey and Erica together.
Yeah.
And I think people need to remember, you know, she seems like she's a common force on the team, and that she might have value for the team that you don't necessarily see on the court.
Right.
And then also, maybe she's taking a little more time to find her place within the team on the court.
Yeah.
So I kind of like Erica. I like Kelsey.
Kelsey badass.
And then you know, Aaliyah, super nice. They need to market these girls a little better, I think.
I feel like us as content creators need to also help out with that. But at the end of the day, Amber Cox start tomorrow. Amber whole thing is going to be marketing this team, getting these young ladies set up with, hopefully some better endorsements, getting the team, worldwide renowned. So we'll just have to see if Amber gonna get in her bag.
And one last thing, I don't know if it's a long shot or what, but man, I'd really like to see Cheryl Miller be the one.
Oh yeah.
That would be.
We don't know yet, man. We don't know yet.
I think they blow everybody out. I think they blow everybody out if Cheryl Miller came in as coach.
We don't know yet, but anybody but Christie. I'll say that.
Well, people don't seem to remember. Early in the season, I seem to remember Katie Lou, who everybody don't like now, but she was getting hot a few times with Caitlin. And then if people remember, they're getting hot together, and then Christie pulls Katie Lou out.
Right.
And just once, John. She did that like 2 or 3 times.
Oh, wow.
2 or 3 different times. Katie Lou and Caitlin were connecting, and then she just pulled Katie Lou out for no reason. And then plus the fact that,
and she was doing a lot of questionable substitutions. I believe it came down to her substitutions and her clock management and the damn calling timeouts. We need to call timeouts.
Well, all I know is my favorite play was it Caitlin to Kelsey? And Kelsey did that little behind the back.
Yeah.
To was it Smith?
I believe it was Smith.
Yeah, that was, man, I'd like to see more of that. That was when they work together. That's when they're the best.
Yeah. Well, dog, I appreciate you calling in. Hey, look, before you get up out of here, give me one good shake the haters off.
Shake the haters off.
Shout out to you, man. Appreciate all the love and support.
Thank you, John. Bye-bye.
Man, so going back to the chat, man, do you guys think I should do a once-a-week show? It's just something different I want to bring to the channel, give you guys a little chance to kind of get to know me better. And there's something real special I will be doing during the season. Now, I was unable to travel this past season because I have pneumonia. I've been recovering from pneumonia. I have inflammation inside my lungs, so I've been unable to travel. But normally during seasons, I'll be at games interacting with the fans. So next year, you guys will be in for a special treat because I'll be city to city, state to state. That's how I rock, baby. And we definitely going to be turning up. But definitely smash that like button, share the live, man. I appreciate the love and the support you guys has been showing the channel up to this point. You guys could be watching anybody, but you guys are here watching me, and the love never go unnoticed. That being said, it's your boy John the Liquidator. Check it out of here with another live. Y'all already know how I'm rocking, baby. Shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out.